Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be, let's reframe the fear of pain. All right. Long day today. It's a Monday. This is Tuesday's video. So welcome to Tuesday, or whenever you might be watching it. Breathe in the peace. Exhale the noise and the chaos. Breathe in something good. Exhale the negative. All right. So let's reframe the fear of pain or symptoms, right? So a lot of us are afraid to hurt. We wake up, our eyes open. How bad's today going to be? Yesterday was bad. Oh no. We worry that we may be in pain for a long time, the rest of our lives, especially if we've had, chronic pain for a long period of time. It's really, it's kind of natural. The thought process just assumes, well, I've been in pain for a long time, so I'm going to be in pain for a long time. And we definitely, I know I did, for well over a decade, I got into many avoidance practices, trying to get into a comfortable position and stay in there, and avoiding doing this, that, or that, because I was afraid of the pain. I was trying to hold that, not yawn on camera. So sorry to all the people who are now yawning. It's been a long day. So let's reframe the fear of pain. We're really fearing an imagined future. Let me say that again. We're worrying about an imagined future when we fear the pain. And yes, we are certainly, many of us are in pain right now, or many of you. But the fear of pain really comes from worrying about, what if it doesn't stop? What if it starts when I get up out of bed? What if I'm comfortable right now, but what if I do this and it might, it may come on if I go out and I do things. So the fear of pain is really worrying about an imagined future. So the key here is we don't have to be in pain. We are. That's been our track record so far. But when you understand, pain is turned on when the brain perceives danger. So fearing pain could be just enough of the danger signal to keep it going. And I know I'm going a little bit in circles on this. I'm not sure this is well thought out, this one. But the key here is, if the fear of pain is really worrying about an imagined future, what would happen if you imagined something different? What would happen if you expected the best? What would happen if you visualized yourself as a comfortable human being? Right? And here we go. Sorry, folks. What would happen if you imagined the best? Expected the best? There is something that I learned from Dr. Schubner called predictive coding. And predictive coding means that your brain will literally create that which you expect. So if you expect to hurt when you get up out of a chair, your brain's going to go, here you go. If you expect to hurt when you go to the grocery store or anywhere, your brain will deliver it on request. So what would happen if you made a decision that, okay, I'm not going to fear it. I'm going to go do whatever I want to do, even though I've got some sensations. Now, I'm not suggesting torture if the pain is already super high. But if it's moderate, and typically the fear of it getting worse would cause you to stay home, play it safe, avoid things, then what I'm seeing over and over again in all of the comments, all over Facebook and YouTube, is that the people who are taking the steps and going out and doing things, they're reporting that, yeah, I went out and I did some things and I still had the sensations while doing them. But I had a good time. I'm glad I went, because I would have had those sensations sitting at home. And so what these people who are taking these steps are learning is that sitting home avoiding and fearing the pain just keeps it persistent. And the people that are willing to risk feeling sensations while doing things are the ones who tend to get better quicker than the ones who avoid and sit home. And this is challenging. Nobody ever said this was easy. But the concept is simple. If perceived danger turns on the pain, getting up and saying, well, okay, I'm not terribly concerned. So what if I have sensations? I'm going to go have some fun anyway. I'm going to be productive anyway. I'm going to go take care of something I need to take care of. Essentially, what you're doing is not just saying, I'm safe, which the brain doesn't necessarily buy too well, especially if you're curled up on the couch, not moving because you're afraid of the pain. But by going out and doing more, even though you may still feel the sensations, what you're doing is showing the brain that I'm okay and I'm unconcerned. And I may not like it if I feel the sensations while out and about and doing things I haven't done in a while. But what do they say? Actions speak louder than words. So if you want to teach your brain something new, your actions will always speak louder than the words you say. Because again, if you're just sitting around going, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, the brain's going, sure, but how come you're not doing anything? How come you're not, doing X, Y, and Z? How come you're staying home? How come you're turning down invitations to do things with your family, with your friends, right? Actions speak louder than words. So it's not what you say. I think it's more what you do. So when I say fear of pain is really worrying about an imaginary future, I think that's true, especially if we're worried about, being in pain if we do something. Is it the pain itself that's so terrible? Yes, in some cases it is. But I think what really causes to suffer is the belief that I'm stuck this way. But what I'm seeing every day in the comments, in the emails, and the messages is that people are getting better and better and better. Just getting better and better and better through this mindset, this belief, through this accurate knowledge, through this calm reassurance, this indifference, through showing up in the world with a relaxed body, embracing your emotions, feeling them without judgment, not taking your own thoughts so seriously, but responding calmly, living your life more. What I'm seeing is the folks that are embracing this and implementing this stuff into their lives are making progress. They're getting better. So this imagined, worrying about this imagined future is worrying about something that hasn't happened yet and doesn't need to happen, and you have some influence over it. So try not to worry about this pain, because if you've done the analysis and the pain test or the FIT assessment indicates that it's TMS, then that's great news. Just means your brain's operating on misinformation and fear. With correct information, dialing down the fear, the pain can go away, and it often does. So, reframing the fear of pain. Try not to be. I know it sucks. I'm not saying pain is fun. Nobody likes it. Pain is for a reason. It's supposed to get our attention. But when you recognize what's going on, what causes it, what the solution is, which is teaching the brain that I'm actually okay, and one of the best ways of doing it is to expect the best, visualize a positive outcome, take more steps, gradually ease into things, especially if the fear is high, ease in gradually, and if the symptoms show up, what do? Respond calmly. Hey brain, I know what's going on, you're just still perceiving danger. That's okay, but I'm good, so let's go. We're going to take a walk, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. We're not going to sit home and avoid, because all avoidance does is teach the brain that those things are dangerous. So try not to fear the pain. I know it's not pleasant, but it is temporary. Because once you implement these concepts to teach your brain that you're actually okay, it's temporary. It will go away. This stuff works, folks. I'm seeing it every day. People implementing this stuff just from these free daily videos are getting better. The folks that join the group, they get better probably a little bit faster. So they've got weekly support and the encouragement of the community there, and a reminder, keeping them on track each and every week. But you can get well whether you join the group or not. So I hope you do. I really want you to. And I'm going to wrap this one up. Sorry about the yawns in the beginning. Anyway, love you guys and gals. I appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. That's a high five, by the way. See ya.